I needed to have a heart bypass surgery. We were then in the midst of rebuilding the Lopez Group after the Marcos dictatorship, and perhaps years of less than healthy habits and the pressures of anxieties of running businesses have taken their toll on me. I didn't take the diagnosis and recommended surgery lightly. I sought out second, third, and more opinions. The thing with modern medicine is that doctors don't always agree. Some agreed that the bypass surgery was needed, others wanted to wait and see. One particular doctor I consulted in San Diego, California, examined me and told me that with regard exercise and good diet, I probably don't need the bypass surgery. Indeed, the doctors found out that my body was rather resilient in dealing with the problems by naturally creating new channels for blood to flow that bypasses partially blocked sections of my circulatory system. Apparently, my persistence and determination to do what was necessary to avoid a heart bypass enabled my body to develop enough new capillaries to create what could be called a natural bypass to feed blood to my heart. I guess I couldn't have done it if I didn't have a single-minded determination to religiously do my routine and change my diet preferences, consisting mainly of fish, vegetables, and fruits, and with a lot of vitamins. I spent at least an hour daily on a treadmill and never taking the elevator to go to my 6th floor office. I also gave up smoking, and one holy week climbed Mount Santo Tomas in Baguio with my family. More outdoor exercises followed with scheduled runs with Lopez executives and staff at Lopez Group and the industrial park in Batangas, in the Lopez Center in Antipolo, and even in the Sierra Madre Mountains, while looking for some rare plants and flowers for Conservation International. I also led a Lopez Group team that made an overnight climb to Mount Bulag, the highest mountain in Luzon. In addition to the physical exercise, the view from the top of the mountain at sunrise is awe-inspiring. I've also climbed up to the crater lake of Mount Pinatubo, Mount Arayat in Pampanga, Mount Canlaon in Negros, and up Mount Apo in Davao, the country's highest mountain. Running out of local mountains to climb, I led my family and a few executives out to Mount Kinabalu in Sabah, the highest peak in Southeast Asia, which is about 14,000 feet high. And when I was turning 80, it was no walk in the park, I must tell you. The conditions, which included rain and pretty slippery granite slopes near the top, would have made young men turn back in safety. I'm sure many of the younger people with me would have preferred to do that, but had to go on because it would be pretty shameful if this 80-year-old man makes it and not them. These are some lessons I want to share with you all today. One is that it is never too late to start being physical. Two, you must have the determination to keep your body strong and your health in top condition. It is never fun to be sick or unhealthy, whether you are young or, as most of you are, or old as I am. I wonder if I challenged EJAP members to climb Mount Santo for next year's wellness. How many of you will be brave enough to take it, and how many of you will survive? Having once upon a time managed a Manila Chronicle, I'm aware of the very unhealthy habits of journalists. I know you all justify your late nights and liters of alcoholic binges as part of the job of being a journalist. I'm not sure I agree that your body, especially your lungs, livers and heart, should take a beating just because you have to report the news. Just look at you folks now. The evidence of too much good food from too much lunch interviews. Beer bellies from too much camaraderie after work are there to see. Reverse everything now. Develop new healthy habits so that making it to 80 and beyond would somehow something that you can take for granted. Incidentally, I am 84 as of last week.
Yay!
That is why I'm glad Roseanne and Carla decided on a health wellness activity as the contribution of the Lopez Group to the well-being of the country's economic journalists. The schedule of activities will introduce you to things you can pick up on your own to enhance your health. Remember that your body mass index is as important an indicator of the country's gross domestic product. Probably more so for the sake of your young children. When you start to wonder if you can change bad habits, just think of me. I used to smoke, eat food that eventually blocked my arteries, stressed myself with business pressures until I came face to face with my own mortality and changed everything. Now I'm 84, having run out of new mountains to climb, and I feel that getting to 90 is not an impossible problem anymore. Enjoy yourself today, but promise me that you will do all it takes to keep yourself healthy. That's all I have. Thank you.